Hi guys, it's Laura here. So I said I'd do a video after I met with Dr. Katzen for my post-op appointment. Monday, I was post-op 360 circumferential body lift and medial thigh lift, 12 weeks, so about 3 months. Yeah. And then yesterday, which was Wednesday, I am post-op brachioplasty, which is arm lift, and breast lift with augmentation. 8 weeks, so 2 months. My appointment was on Tuesday with Dr. Katzen. He, happy to see me. I undressed and he came back in the room and he immediately noticed my thighs, which has been my concern area. I was truthful with him. I told him I've gained about 10 pounds since surgery. My weight has kind of been really fluctuating. I know he took out, I think, 7 pounds of lipo. And if I was 190, I was 190-ish around the time of my surgery. I'll say 195. So if he took out 7 pounds of lipo, I should be about you should be minus your lipo, I think. That's what I said in one of my prior videos. So I should be 189, which is kind of where I'm sitting, but my lowest after my bottom half surgeries was 172. And then it's slowly going higher and higher and higher. And after the first surgery, I did really well with my eating. I kind of kept on the same schedule of breakfast, snack, lunch, snack, dinner, snack. And I tried making sure that my snacks were yogurt or cottage cheese. And then after those 4 weeks, I started relaxing a little bit. And then I had my second set of surgeries. I made sure I got enough of my protein because I was drinking, I don't have one with me, a Premier protein shake from Costco. Those are like 30 grams of protein. So I would have like 2 of those, and I would have an Isopure. The Isopure clear liquid drinks that I had a lot of after my my vertical sleeve gastrectomy. So I was making sure to get in my 100 grams of protein. And that wasn't much calories, but then for dinner, it was just easier to have like takeout instead of making something. Because I wasn't making it, and I wasn't making my husband make it for me. So anyway, I was truthful with him, telling him I gained about 10 pounds. And he said, okay. He noticed it right away. He said he noticed my legs have relaxed. The elasticity isn't as tight as it was post-op. That's the reason why, in a picture I'll put in at the end, there's a picture of like my pre-op, and then a picture of like 3 weeks post-op, which my legs are really smooth and smaller. And then there's a photo 8 weeks, and then currently, my thighs look like they've gone back to the way they were. And he said it's too early to say whether or not I should have another surgery. My initial, once I started really looking into it, I thought maybe I should have had a spiral thigh lift instead of just a medial thigh lift. From my understanding, what the difference is, so say these are your thighs. A medial thigh lift just cuts from groin down on both sides, and it goes to, say these are the knees, so it goes down to your knee. From what I understand, a spiral thigh lift cuts here, but then it goes up to in your groin area, and then also around to where your butt is. So it kind of like comes, so if this is your butt, the scar comes under the butt to lift it. And when I play with my own skin, if I kind of push it up to where my butt is, it helps. I don't necessarily know how I feel about having another surgery. Of course, like in my mind, as the perfectionist, I want my thighs to look good. My right thigh, I think looks better than my left. They're both big. My thighs are big. I'm bottom heavy. It's just my left thigh has this crease in it, and it just looks like this pocket that's sitting there. And there's definitely a difference. So he told me diet. He told me exercise. Sorry, guys. I have you resting on my thing. So he told me exercise. Okay, I'm just gonna hold you. So he told me diet, exercise. So I found this 4-week squat challenge thing, and I really like this one because it's not just like Monday do 50 squats, Tuesday do 70 squats. You know, just it's increasing your number of squats, but the different ones that you do. So you do ones where you do narrow squats where your legs are together, and then you do narrow squats with like a kickback. So I do however many reps of those. So I do a kickback, and then, sorry, my hands are dirty from work, sorry. And then I do regular squats, and then I do side kick squats, and then I do sumo squats where my thighs are really, or my legs are really far apart. So I've started that. I'm on day 2. Tomorrow will be day 3, and then it's rest, and then 3 days, and then rest. So we'll see how that goes. Then he also told me the compression garment that I was wearing, I showed him everything that I wear. You know, he saw my Spank stuff. He said that's okay, but after I work out, I should try and wear my full body one because my body is going to swell. We also talked about the swelling in my leg. So today, normally after I work out in the morning, I just put on like my Spank stuff and I come into work. And usually by the end of the day, I end up taking off my arm compression garment and my wraparound that I have around my stomach, and I usually leave the Spanks on. Today I'm wearing my full on stuff, the one from underneath my bust down to my ankles. I'm wearing I'm wearing a compression sock on my left, and I have my wrap around my waist. So I'm fully tied in today. You know, if it was warmer, I think, or if it was colder, I think I'd be like really okay with it. The fact that it's warmer, it's pretty uncomfortable, but I don't know. I'm just going to see what happens. I'm going to try it for a couple of days. I wear pants to work, so it's a little annoying underneath my pants. And going to the bathroom is like the worst thing in the world because it takes me forever to go. And since I drink so much water, it's just ridiculous. But anyway, so he said he's seen thighs that have gotten worse after surgery, and with, you know, making sure you stabilize your weight and exercise, that it gets better. So we'll see. Another thing I thought about was maybe just some more lipo, but I know lipo really hurts. And then there's the cost of it. I don't know about cost, how much it's going to cost. But I do have to understand. I mean, I'm 3 weeks out or 3 months out, but I'm also only 3 months out. You know, we'll see how it really looks after a year. And, you know, it's going to be winter, so it's not like I'm going to be worrying about wearing shorts and stuff. So I don't need to walk around in a bikini. And so as far as the swelling goes, he gave me a number of a specialist. He talked about getting a lymphatic massage to get the waste out of my body, because after you have surgery, your lymphatic system has to reorganize itself to get that extra waste out of your body. So, but other than that, I mean, everything else was really positive. He told me about using silicone strips. I've looked into them. They're pretty pricey. I've also looked into what they mean, and one of the websites that I saw, it talks about how it just gives your scars a optimal environment for healing. I've been using my bio oil that I got from Target. I'm going to try and get some Mederma, but that stuff is expensive too. So I don't know about the silicone strips. There's a couple of different companies that make them, not just Contour Media. There's a couple of other companies, so I might price them around. I might just try them just to see. I probably won't get them for all over my body. I'll just get them for, you know, parts of it. But so far so good. Everything's going well. I want to try and make this video short. I'm exercising. My husband and I have a 5K that's coming up in October in about 3-4 weeks. So, you know, living life and loving it. So anyway, I'll put in some pictures here so you guys can see. Anyway, I don't know when I'll update again. Before a month goes by, I know. Maybe in 2 weeks. So I'll see you guys later.